God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
What needs to be done?
Look, a military encampment's a complicated thing. I don't expect it to be as peaceful and orderly as Holy Mass. But what we have here now is havoc. The men are as nervous and short-tempered. When you walk around the camps, you'll see for yourself. Grumbling everywhere, complaints about everything from the rule. They're moaning they've drunk the alehouse dry, and now they have to wait for the next batch of beer. We've got dead who deserve a decent burial, and a lot of wounded. The less the troops grumble, the better off we'll all be. But that's not even the main problem.
What do you mean?
Did you hear what Sir Divish was saying to Fafar?
I heard some of it.
And what did you make?
He said he'd never built a trebuchet catapult. I wouldn't even know where to start, but he might.
But, if it'll take him as long as he said, we can't wait until Judgment Day. We don't have that much time.
I'll try to ask him if I can help in some way.
You should definitely do that. Without a trebuchet, we're much too weak.
How are you faring, Sir Robard?
How do you think I'm faring, lad? There's some cutthroat thug lolling about in my bed at the castle.
Well, at least no one's raised Talmberg.
Not so far. Though we may end up doing it ourselves to smoke the bastard out.
I imagine Sir Divish isn't taking it too well.
And why do you think he handed command over to me? But it pains my heart, too. That place is my home.
What's the easiest way to take back Talmberg?
The easiest way? Call in the Royal Army and leave it to them. But there's no Royal Army to help us now, and we can't afford to wait. What's more, we don't want to destroy the castle. Personally, I'd like to return to it.
Repairing the castle would be expensive.
And time-consuming. No trebuchet is wholly on target. The missiles fly as they please. And if we blast the castle to pieces and Sigismund comes back, he'll make short work of us.
How are you, Henry?
Do you think Sigismund will?
How do I know what's in his head?
Damn!
But if he doesn't take advantage of this chaos, someone else probably will. The whole country will know about it soon enough.
I'd never have thought so many people were keeping an eye on Talmberg. Like that fellow Havel.
Not only Talmberg, and we've left precious few men in Ratai. If we're defeated here, who's to stop them from pillaging the whole province? And there's no shortage of...
Pity they didn't stay holed up in Vranyk for longer.
Toth is a wily fox.
Is there anything else?
Well, we need some pitch. I know you...
I've met a few.
Then have a look around the area. If you manage to find any pitch, bring it to our quartermaster in the camp at the quarry.
Hey! Henry's come to see us!
The Lord be praised. What brings you to me?
Sir Robard sent me to you.
Indeed. A trebuchet that can smash... I'll never money.
Well, I'd like to help you, but how? I don't know anything about trebuchets either.
Actually, there is a way you could help. Conrad Keyser came to Sasso recently. If you could get...
All right.
Thank you, Henry.
right where you are.
Do you happen to know the whereabouts of Conrad Keyser?
And what do you want from the old buzzard? What? That old fool? The one who spends his time poring over old books?
You! Stop right where you are!
Surrender! You've committed a crime and I'm arresting. Got you, you murdering swine! Nobody gets away. It's jail for you and...
I won't put up with any more of this. Keep it up.
What's your game, boy?
Jail? Alright, let's go and get it over with.
Just the accommodation for you. Get moving. Hey!
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
Does Conrad Keyser live here?
Lives, writes, and works.
Can I come in and talk to him?
You'll have to ask Urban about that. He's in command of the guard. He should be by the main door, or you'll find him in the tavern of an evening.
Don't you find it dull?
It's hell. I wish we could... Well, I never...
You... God be with you.
Do you happen to know the whereabouts of Conrad Keyser?
What, that old fool? The one who spends his time poring over old books instead of at the tavern? He's all locked away at the custodian's house. That's the big place in the courtyard.
Do you happen to know the...
What, that old fool? The one who spends his time poring over old books instead of at the tavern? He's all locked away at the custodian's house. That's the big place in the courtyard.
How about you? Get the hell out of here. There's nothing here for you. What is it?
What the hell are you doing? Are you serious? Oh, come on. What are you trying? I'm honored that a knight such as...
I need to get inside.
Oh, really?
Tobias Fayfire sent me. He's asking Master Conrad for help with the siege of Talmberg.
Must be important then. Go in. Well, I don't know how you can help from here. Here's the key.
Enter. Huh? By the horn of Joshua, you startle me. I thought you were urban. What do you want?
Sir Tobias Fayfire, the master builder and engineer from Skalitz, sends his greetings.
Fayfire? Tobias Fayfire? I've heard of him.
Sir, have you heard what's been going on in Talmberg?
I've heard a thing or two. Is it true the castle's been taken?
It has, and we want to take it back. Master Fayfire has been given the task of building a trebuchet, but he's not sure he can manage it.
I doubt it myself. Building siege engines is an entirely different kettle of fish than mining. Damn, I'd like to rain some boulders on those heathens of Sigismund's. But that can't be done with a quill and parchment, and I can't leave here right now.
Why can't you leave?
That's a long story. I was a little... more than a... And it might surprise you to know, after that defeat, he didn't particularly... Then when Sigismund abducted the king, I didn't feel... perhaps left is the wrong word. Some might say I was banished. In any case, I went to Bettelern Castle.
And why are you here in
To be honest...
Money, sir? You don't seem like a man who lives in want.
Dear me, no. I don't need it to support myself. It's to fund my opus. That's why I agreed to help with the construction of the
Could I help you escape?
Who says I...
But you said you couldn't leave.
Young man, I can't leave because I gave my... And my word is my bond. I have no intent...
Couldn't Carol be persuaded somehow?
I realize that, but Sassar Monastery has always kept its neutrality. But I might...
What do you...
Carol received his commission in writing. If you found it, we could, we could copy the abbot's seal and signature on our own document.
That's a curiously interesting idea.
My inventiveness has many applications. I could be back here before the abbot, so he won't even know I was gone.
How do I get my
It will be somewhere in his... I suggest he's fond of his dice. Maybe you can take advantage of that somehow.
Right. You really can't...
Damn. I'd like to rain some boulders on those heathens of Sig... Look here.
I hope I can be of help.
I need some help.
Then go and...
The thing is,
I can't consent to that. He signed a con...
supposing I compensated you for his brief
What use would coin be to me if the monastery roof collapses? Then I...
But the conquest of Talmberg is more important.
From what I hear, it's awfully important first and foremost for your lord. Anyway, I take my orders directly from the...
Conrad would only have to...
We might, if he did... I've given my answer. No. He stays...
Thank you for your invaluable assistance.
You're welcome.
May God...
Jesus, look where you're going.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I hear you like to...
Always.
Jesus, what do I have?
The service is a bit slow here today. Right, I'll have to get my own ale.
I shouldn't have pushed it. Christ. I'll have to get my own ale.
My pleasure.
What's the hold up? Hey! Ale here!
I'll have beer.
My pleasure. Got it for you right here.
What's the holdup? Hey, ale here.
Finished.
Here, enjoy it.
One beer.
Those were my last goddamn groschen!
I've just realised. Without that money, you'll be short of coin for Conrad's wages, won't you?
You fucker!
What a shame. But I'll gladly give you your money back.
What?
If you allow Conrad a short sabbatical in Talmberg.
That's what you had up your sleeve from the very beginning.
Agreed then?
Coming.
I'll give you 1 week.
I'd like to,
So what are you interested?
proper bath. And my clothes need washing.
That can be arranged, but you'll...
Fine. Here it is.
I'm sure you'll be extremely satisfied. God bless.
They're after me! Sweet Jesus, I knew...
What? Who is... Carol said you can leave.
Leave? I can't even say...
Please, calm down.
They're after me!
What makes you think...
When I was on my way to Sasau, I saw Baron Pekar in Kostelitz. Now I've been told he was seen at the local... And a stranger's been creeping around the gardens here late at night. My God! There are signs someone was trying to force the door. They're after me, Henry. The Lord preserve me. They want to kill me.
Who?
Sigismund's people, of course.
Why would they be up?
Because he's never forgiven my criticisms of Nicopolis. Now he's decided to pay me back. What am I to do?
Take it easy. If someone's after you, I'll see to him. I'll have a sniff around the town or lie in wait for him.
I don't know. What if he sneaks past you?
He won't, I promise. I'll hide in the garden, and if anyone starts creeping around after dark, I'll catch him.
You will, won't you? Good, good. And be sure to hide well. If he sees you, he won't come.
I'm honored that a knight such as you take...
Do you know anything about...
It rings a bell. Nah.
Be a bit. Here.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Would you be Master...
I would.
Henry?
And what do you want from me,
Stay away from Master Keezer.
Keezer? Conrad
So he did...
Worry?
To ask why you...
An interrogation, then.
And who is it you're doing?
Why don't you ask about my mistresses instead? My trade partner.
Right, that'll be everything.
As the master. Just you wait. Bloody thing.
Well, did you find anyone?
I did.
And?
He's dead. He was an assassin, all right.
Lord have mercy. Was it Pekar?
Yes. I saw him all too clearly.
So they are after me. I knew it. Sweet Jesus, there'll be more. I need to hide away somewhere.
Come to Talmberg. You'll be surrounded by a whole garrison there.
Yes. Yes, I suppose that does make sense. Thank you, Henry. I'm in your debt. We'll meet